Namaste. Hamesha khush raho bitiya. My name is JVN Manisha Singh, Assistant Professor in Faculty of Agriculture and Veterinary Sciences. Today, I am teaching you logistics of food transport, its importance, and in the food industry. Now, let's start the topic. First of all, what is supply chain management? Supply chain management is basically the flow of goods, management and storage of raw materials, work in process inventory, and finished goods from points to point of origin to point of consumption. Basically, raw material is go to the supplier, then supplier will transfer it to the manufacturing unit. By the manufacturing unit, it is distributed to the customer and to the consumer. It is the design, planning, execution, control, and monitoring of supply chain activities with the objective of creating net value, building a competitive infrastructure, leveraging worldwide logistics, synchronizing supply and demand, and measuring performance globally. Food supply chain or food system refers to the processes that describe how food from a farm ends up on our table. From farm to fork, basically, the food supply chain is the process include production, processing, distribution, consumption, and disposal. Each step of the food supply chain requires human, natural resources, and artificial resources. For example, for a slaughterhouse, there are a farm, there is a cattle which is in the farm. It is supplied to the slaughterhouse, then to the processing plant, then it is storage, transported, wholesaler, and then to the retailer, and then it will go to the customer. Food categories are animal based food products are fish, chicken, meat, etc. Dairy products are milk, yogurt, cheese. Crop products are the wheat, rice, sugarcane. Cooked products are any cooked vegetable, starch, or green products, including rice, pasta, and potatoes, etc. Convenient foods products are food like candies, soft juices, soft drinks, fast food, etc. Frozen foods needs to be rapid freezing and is kept frozen until used. Freezing decreases the ability of bacteria to duplicate. Challenges to handle the frozen food are frozen foods need special treatment when they should be transported. They always low or at a freezing temperature. They should have in a hygienic condition, fast distribution and JIT transportation to keep the food fresh. Then food warehousing. A food warehouse can be a food storage facility of any size, storing any amount of food for either long or short periods of time for distribution in normal food channels. Food warehouses serve as a critical link in the food chain from the farmer to processor to distributor to retailer and ultimately to the consumer. And dry storage warehouses are those in which the items which need to be kept away from moisture and humidity. Temperature is always between 50 to 70 °F, and temperature variation can cause damage in canned foods. Examples are rice, oats, and grain. Hope you all are satisfied with this session. This session is powered by Digital Version 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. If you have any query, please mention it in our comment box. I will resolve them whenever we have a live session. Thank you so much for watching this video.